Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can understand why this is a hard act to follow. Stéphane Abriel is certainly one of the most magnificent comrades in arms with whom I've ever served, and I can tell you right now it only brings confidence to the U.S. forces as we once again relate to Allied command transformation now under a European commander. Ladies and gentlemen, this award means more to me, much more, because I share it with a magnificent comrade in arms, because representing, as he must, France's full reintegration into the NATO military structure can only send a very clear message to those who oppose us. We are all heartened by President Sarkozy's bold decision to fully reintegrate. Going back to 1966, I found it interesting, thank you. I found it interesting, ladies and gentlemen, I went back to 1966 and read President Johnson's note to President de Gaulle urging France not to leave the military command structure. But President Johnson went on to say that if France felt that it must leave, and I quote, "As our old friend and ally, France's place will await her whenever she decides to resume her leading role," end quote. How often do any of us get to participate in any event in international affairs that is as universally applauded as France returning to her leading role in our military alliance? Stéphane and I share Norfolk for both our headquarters, and I assure you that he and his wife Michaela are seen as the finest French imports to Virginia since Generals Lafayette and Rochambeau combined to bring support to General George Washington while the French fleet lay off the Virginia Capes at a place called Yorktown. But of course, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, calls for candor among friends. So I must confess to you that when General Abriel arrived at my headquarters to relieve me as the Supreme Commander, only "don't ask, don't tell" kept me from hugging and kissing him. For we all knew that France was sending an unmistakable message to the world that we democracies would stand together, reassuring like-minded nations that the values of the Enlightenment would be protected, tempering the designs of those who bear us ill will. Such is the message of a reinvigorated, reinforced alliance, buttressed once again by France's national statement of resolve demonstrated in this historic step. Peace is not a passive virtue. Even as we celebrate tonight the continued existence of our experiments that you and I call democracy, our young men and women endure danger and discomfort, our alliance leading more than 40 nations in the defining fight of the decade against an enemy practicing medieval and even primitive values, practicing tyranny dressed in false religious garb. We didn't choose this fight, rather it was forced on us. Those who attacked us on 9/11, those who attacked London on 7/7, attacked Madrid, Beslan, Russia, Mumbai, Bali, and scores more, they thought that by hurting us, they could scare us. They did not realize that the descendants of Verdun and Normandy are not made of cotton candy. Thus, we can see France's timely and full reintegration into the military command structure for the political message it sends to those who believe in the murder of innocents. What blunter statement could demonstrate our democracy's awesome determination to defend ourselves and our values than France's reintegration? It's been said that the easiest thing to achieve in international relations is a misunderstanding. Tonight, you honor General Abriel and me, but in our time together, he and I have rapidly become close friends. So I'm confident in saying that no misunderstanding is possible. On a military level, he and I are committed to carrying forward a clear message with no misunderstanding of what our alliance stands for, the military excellence that gives the strongest possible credence to our political leaders. and even our intellectually deficient enemies will get the message that you recognize tonight with this award. And I thank you, the Atlantic Council, for this recognition, and I know that you will all keep our troops overseas in your thoughts and prayers tonight. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.